So today we're going to be looking at a new consonant, and we're going to be looking at the noon. Noon is the 14th letter of the Hebrew alphabet, and it's written in two ways. So when you write it this way, the bottom part is mostly longer than the top part. So this is the noon, and noon sounds as n, as the word n in the word not or note. So the long form of the letter, it can also be written like this, which is final noon, or noon sofit. But this is only found at the end of a Hebrew word. But we will be looking at this separately as we go through all the letters. But for today, we're just looking at the noon, and not its final form today. So we'll practice writing the noon and saying its sound as you write it. So n, 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 n. We practice it with vowels, like we did before. Okay, so with A vowels, again, letter first, it's the noon, say a sound, n, and it got the R vowels underneath for the A. Na, na. With the E vowels, again, sound of the consonant, n, n, sound of the vowel, e, ne, and ne. And then with the O vowel, so n, the O vowel, no, again, n, and it's the O vowel, no, no. Okay, so we'll have a look at some words. Okay. Okay, so the first one we do is the N, the E vowels underneath, and this is the Samekh, S, Ness. And this means miracle, Ness. Okay, so this word is the N, sound of the vowel, then you go on to the next Hebrew letter, which is the R, Resh, the O vowel, and Tav at the end, T, Nerot, which means candles. Okay, so n, the A vowel, na, go on to the next consonant, which is the mem, sounds as and the E vowel underneath, and the consonant resh, which is That's why you need to know the sounds of the letters, because it helps you as you read in Hebrew. Namer, and that means tiger. And we'll do one more word using the noon. Okay, so the noon sounds as n, the E vowel, e, this is the Sheen, sha, with the E vowel underneath, and then the Resh, neh'shehr, which is eagle. Right, so now I just want you to have a go of writing the following sounds in Hebrew. So I'll write down how it should sound. Then, Nogah, Bon, Ken, and Yahnosh. So if you know, I'm doing this because if you know our Hebrew word sounds, it'll help you to remember how to write it. So all these are all letters that we've used so far from lesson 1 upwards. And if anyone's missed any lessons, you could just click on videos on my page and scroll down and you'd be able to catch up. So the first one then. So to find then, we'd need the vav to start because we need a consonant that starts with va. So we'd use the V. But because we haven't learnt V yet, we've only done bet, we'll use the vav. Then we need the air sound. So we put any of the vowels underneath the vav and then N. For a proper Hebrew word, we would be using the final N for this one because the N comes at the end of the word. But we haven't learnt it yet, so we just put in the N for now. So this would read as Ven. Nogah. So Nogah, we need the O vowel, so we could either put the dot or we could use the vav with the dot. No, so ga, we need the G, it's the A vowel underneath. Nogah, because we haven't done the H yet. So I'm only using the vowels and letters that we've done so far. Okay, so bon. So bon, we'd use the bet, but the O vowel, and the new one today, the N. Bon. Ken, so we'd want a cat, E vowel underneath, and N. Ken. And the last one, Yahnosh. So we'd want the Yud for Ya, A vowel underneath it, Ya. Then we need the N. O sound, so we'd need the O vowel. And then sh, so we'd use the Sheen. And that would read Yahnosh. And just for a test at the end of today's lesson, I want you to write the following consonants for me in Hebrew. So can you write the bet? I will put the answers up in a bit. Then I want you to write Gimel. And these are all the letters we've done so far. Then I want you to do the Resh, Tav, Sheen, Vav, Kaf, Lamed, Samekh, Yod, and Nun. Okay, I'll just fill them in. So Bet, Gimel, Resh, Tav, Sheen, Vav, Kaf, Lamed, Samekh, Yod, and Nun. Okay, so well done if anyone's learned all the letters. Also, if you can learn their sounds. So when you're reading them, ba, ga, ta, sh, va, ka, s, ya, n. It helps if you know these sounds as you go on to read Hebrew. And we do a quick recap on the Hebrew vowels. Okay, so which vowels are these? So these are the A vowel, and they sound as A. Which vowels are these? It's the E vowel, sounds as air. So you need to know what vowel they are and how they sound. And then lastly, this is the O vowel. And I'll just use the Aleph, a silent letter. That would also be O. We haven't done the Aleph yet, but we will do it as we go on. You'll be all reading and writing Hebrew in no time. Right, so thanks guys, and actually our next lesson we will be looking at the consonant Aleph. So that's in our next lesson. See you soon.